Hi. So this is actually my first vlog, like talking vlog. I just thought I might start getting back into it. I'm going to turn that down. Just as like in a new year. This is something I'm literally dying over, is talking to a camera in my car by myself or in front of people. But like I really like watching them. I'm like a wee nosy bitch, so I always watch everybody's vlogs. And I've got quite a lot of exciting stuff coming up. So I kind of just want to video document it. I had a pretty big year last year, like moving to Madrid and Ibiza. And I'm kind of kicking myself for not videoing it. Like I also went to Barcelona twice, went to Milan, went to Naples, went to Valencia. I did a lot of fun stuff, and like obviously I've got the memories of it. I don't even really have that many photos as well. Like I've got a lot of like visual memories in my head. So I just thought I would start filming my life. So today I am going to see the chiropractor again at Clarkston. I went to see them on Tuesday. If you didn't know, I was in a, probably everybody knows, I was in a car crash last week with Charlotte, Charlotte Reid. We were going to a fitness class and we were stopped in the car in like this A road, and a car literally just smashes into the back of us. He said he was doing like 50 or 60 miles per hour and we went right into the car in front. So my car's written off. I've got a courtesy car. Last week I couldn't, one, I was in so much pain. Two, every time I got in the car I just cried my eyes out. So I've been feeling better this week. I've been trying to listen to podcasts and stuff like that while I've been driving. I posted in my stories a while ago. Right, so just out my chiropractor appointment. I don't know the name of the girl I go to see. Is it maybe, what's it here? Stephanie. So Stephanie is who I go to see at Clarkston Chiropractor. It was one of my clients that actually recommended it when I told her about my anxiety. She said she went to this chiropractor and it was actually night and day. Like she didn't realise how many kind of issues that were coming from her back because she wasn't sleeping well. So I went to go and see her again. I actually saw her on Tuesday. My back's like extremely tight because of this whiplash. So one side's a lot worse than the other, because pretty much what's happened is, I'll kind of show you. So obviously if I've got a seatbelt on and I've been flung forward, like this side of my back went forward and then back more because the seatbelt was so tight. So it's essentially kind of ripped the muscle. So last time I went on Tuesday, she could only get some of the adjustments done because it's literally like too tight. So today what I did was went in and she kind of done some tests. We kind of went over what we did at the consultation. Something to note as well is, just with anybody, if you want to go to this chiropractor, you can go for a free consultation if you use my referral. So obviously just say Christy McCord goes here. When you go, they'll probably will do adjustments and that costs £20, I think. It's literally one of the best things that I've done. So I've got some posture issues as well, which is probably from my job. But she did some more stretching of the muscles and adjustments. So pretty much what you do is like put your back against like a kind of padded thing and like hug yourself, go floppy, and like her hands behind you and she pushes you up and you hear it all crack. Last time she did it, I was literally so sore the night of it. But then again, like I'm pretty injured from what happened, so maybe that's why I was sore, because my boyfriend, he went yesterday and he wasn't as sore, but like I was in tears. But I've been in tears about it all anyway, so don't really listen to what I say about this. So pretty much what she did today was the neck adjustments. She couldn't do them because it's all like too tight to even adjust. We also need to kind of watch out that there's no nerve damage, because I'm severe grade 2. It's like fixable, the damage that's done. She also, because I asked her today, I said, well, what if I never came to you? Like would it have got better? And she said to me like it would have got worse for longer and then eventually the pain would ease off, but hopefully she said that all the pain should be gone by next week, because I've got 2 more appointments next week. I paid 35 today. I'm just going to do pay as you go, which is like 35 each time. So that's kind of that part of today. Is there anything else I wanted to say? I don't think so. I actually wanted to say something, but I can't remember what it was. I don't know. I get a lot of response from it, so I just thought it maybe making videos might be a better way to interact. So that's fine. Right, I'm gonna go to chiropractor now. Bye. So as well, for these kind of vlogs, like I thought it'd be quite fun. I'm obviously starting in Jilly's Hair and Beauty on Saturday with like the best wee team ever. I'm so excited. It's something different for me. New year, new workplace. It's just going to be good. I'm excited. I do a lot of Jilly's clients anyway, like a lot of their styling, and she goes temper bonds. I obviously do extensions and stuff as well, but it's quite good because a lot of them go to leave for colour, and like it's just going to be a really good wee team working together. So I thought it might be fun one day to do like a come to work with me and meet the Jilly's team. I just thought that might be quite fun. I don't know, might not be fun at all. Might be the most boring thing ever. But quite a lot of people ask me about my job. It's quite interesting, not interesting, but like today I've got a consultation, so I might film that. I don't know the girl, so I might ask if she wants me to or not. If I don't, I'll kind of talk you through what I do at a consultation, because a lot of people ask me like what a consultation is. But pretty much what I do is I talk to the customer, and I try to get like the best idea of like what they want from me, and then realistically what I can give them. And so we kind of talk about, I ask them if they've had extensions before and if they've got anything in mind, because sometimes people will come in and they'll go, I'll start speaking to them and they go, oh well, I actually had this in mind. So that's kind of the first thing I want to determine is like what they want. Like what they want done. A lot of the girls are going for nanos nowadays, or like they'll come in and say I really like a microwave or blah blah blah. So that's kind of first thing I like to do, is determine what method they want, and then I say if it's suitable, then we kind of talk about length, and then I'll say well how many grams they'll need for what length, and then what they'll do is they'll fill out the consultation form and I'll talk through aftercare. If clients come to me, right, and I can kind of get a feeling that they're going to struggle with their aftercare, I'm quite strict. Like I'm like, look, if you're not going to look after your extensions, I'm not going to put them in, and that's that. Because see if girls are literally not brushing their hair, or you know, like leaving it to dry themselves and it's going all matted or whatever, and it begins to look a riot, and someone's like, well, who done your extensions? And they're like, oh well, Kristen McCord done my extensions. It's not only is it bad for my business, but 2, you're not following what you need to do. It's like if you're at school and you don't do your homework, pretty much. It's kind of like that. So I've learned to be more strict about it, because if you lay the ground rules from the consultation, then you don't really have issues. Like I've not had a lot of girls with a lot of issues. And then, do you know what? Everybody's different though. So one person that might have no issues, there could be somebody that has loads, and it could be for loads of different things. Like somebody could go to the gym like 6 times a week and be sweating, and their like head is sweating. So there's lots of stuff that's I kind of want to touch upon as well. Video wise is probably going to be best to do so. It's like when girls message me and they ask me loads of questions, like I do try my hardest to get through them, but like there is so many hours in the day, like, and I work a lot of the hours, and I'm at university as well, and I need some me time as well. So what's best for me is if girls can actually come in and see me, because I can't get a good idea of your hair from from a message. Like you could have extremely broken damage to your hair. Some people think their hair is really fine and it's not. So if you come in and see me, that's when I can kind of get the best idea. As well, like see when some girls book in for styling, like if they've got a weave and it's been put down like really high up to the front, like, and they want half up half down, the angle that we'll put it in at means that it might not cover as well and stuff if there's not hair in the middle. Like, a lot of stuff is specific to individual, like loads of stuff. So it's like not one size fits all, pretty much. So I think that'll be something interesting to talk about as well, and we'll kind of see how we get on. So that's that about Jilly's. Look at it. I don't have any makeup on. I got my eyebrows microbladed last week by Chelsea's Brows, and I got an LVL done by Tara at ILVL Renfrewshire. Shout out to you girls, yous are the best. Yeah, so that's that. I keep clacking off this and then remembering things that I want to say. So another thing is this consultation. So teeth wise, here's my teeth. Right, so I'm not really happy about the shape of my teeth. I had braces and they have moved a little bit, but when I was younger I had block retainers and they were to fix an overbite, and she said I only got braces when I was like 16, which is quite late. So I had this block retainer for 2 years. It was actually the ugliest thing ever. It was like make my jaw like out to here, like, oh, it was the worst thing ever. And she said to me like I was quite old when I was referred, so she didn't know if it would work, so I wore them for 2 years and they never worked. So what she said she could do is do an extraction, so it would bring my mouth forward, but she never done that, and I've still got the overbite, and I didn't wear my retainers last year. Guilty as charged of that. I've had new retainers sorted so that like I'll retain the shape that they are now. I'm still not like 100, like they are straight, to be honest. That one's a little bit squinty, but they are straight. The bottom, there's like one or two like wee squinty ones, but I don't really mind that as much. It's more the shape, how curvy they are. People are staring in at me talking to this phone. Oh well. It's more the shape. I don't like how curvy they are. I quite like, when I was younger I actually tried to file my teeth down with a nail file. So I want to say about composite bonding, because it's kind of like nail, well from my understanding it's kind of like nail tip extensions, is the kind of just an extension to your teeth. But as well, when I had my braces on, there was glue left in my teeth as well that she said that would wear down. So last week when I was at the dentist, she took that glue off my teeth. But I feel like, sorry, I'm just looking in the mirror, I feel like, I don't know, I'm just not really happy with them. So that's something as well I want to sort, but I know it's really expensive, so I'm kind of in two minds about it, because like I said, I want to save money, so I need to just wait and see what they say, to be honest. I've got a feeling they're going to say Invisalign, whitening, composite, but I'm going to wait to do the season again in Ibiza and then going to Australia, so that's why I don't really want to get Invisalign, because you need to keep coming back for like consultations so that you can get your new retainer fitted. So I don't really want to do that. What I do is I whiten my teeth. I'm actually a nightmare. I've only been whitening the top ones because I lost the bottom retainer, so I've got a new bottom retainer. I whiten them with Philips Zoom White, 16%, night white, 16% I think. It doesn't give me any sensitivity, and I get quite sensitive teeth, so I think it's quite good. Do they look white? I don't have any tan or anything on, I don't know. So that is that, but I'll let you know how I get on, what they say. Again, I know that like as your hair, I understand that one size fits all for teeth as well. Everybody's teeth are different, so I don't really know what I'm expecting to get told. I'm dreading driving into town. I'm feeling quite anxious about it. I took tablets this morning. It's more parking and everything. I'm quite confident parking, to be honest. I quite like parking, but it's more driving and like other drivers now. Like obviously that car crashed into the back of me, so I feel on edge about every other car anytime I'm driving. Like there is cars that just pull out in front of you and blah blah blah. Like this whole accident last week has made me, one, extra nervous, two, I think it probably has made me a better driver, because before I was quite confident, like I would just nip out at junctions and do this at the next time, but now I'm like extra wary, so I suppose every cloud is silver lining. Anyway, I'll stop talking. I'm gonna go to Westerwood and I'll let you know how I get on, right? Right, I'm also howling. I do not have any change on me, so I'm definitely gonna get a parking ticket. So this is good, but well, just going for my consultation just now. So I've just got into work. Take my jacket off. I've just got my client coming in for her consultation, so I just need to set up as well. So what I do to set up, oh my god, it's stable. I just got on all the rain. So what I do is, I'll show you in a minute. So I'm just going to put the ring light on as well. At this time it's quite dark, so obviously want to brighten it up a wee bit. There we go. And we'll get a consultation done. Kind of find out what she wants to like achieve from having extensions, and talk to colour matcher, go through the aftercare. So let me try it. I'm just trying to find these aftercare cards. Right, so I'm back. I've got them. So I just use these. They're actually glamorous length ones. That's like the supplier we were asked to use when when I did my hair extension course. Here's these clip-ins extensions that I've got in. So I just use these wee aftercare cards. Make sure that they know how to look after their extensions, and then kind of see how we get on from there. But I'll ask her when she's in if she minds being videoed. I don't know if she will, if she won't. I kind of do actually look at it. Let's do this. Well, so this is what I'm wearing today, just in case you care. It's just this big jumper dress from Zara. I've got this wee scrunchie in, Remy Cachet clip-ins, wee boots from Topshop. They're kind of past their day, and a wee Topshop belt. So, yeah, that's me. So it actually turns out that my client couldn't make her appointment. Something came up. So which happens, like, it's just the way it is. So obviously I won't be filming any consultations today. But just in case you're curious, so this is like the Remy Cachet colouring. She's got loads of different sort of colours there. This is the Angel Remy. So lots there too. This looks like a lot more, but it's just because the colouring is bigger. And then this is my Russian hair ring. This is probably my most popular, just because it's a kind of reasonable price range. I mean, Remy Cachet is as well, but for most people getting extensions, they don't want to spend too much the first time. I mean, some people do. It just depends. So that is that. I'm like, don't know what to do with myself now. I'm just gonna head up the road. I made some food earlier. I made some food yesterday, so I am going to go up the road, eat that. I'm gonna look for new cars. I was in that car crash last week, so my car, I finally had like a call from the engineer. I'd already spoke to the garage, Mitchell Ingalls, that it was in to get repaired in, both repaired. So the repairs have been valued at over 13 grand. So, I mean, it's not economically efficient or something. This is the term that they use to repair it. So I need to look for a new car. But what I did the other day was, obviously my car's in finance, so I pay my car monthly. And it's not been 2 years yet. So what I wanted to do was, I wanted to get rid of it this year anyway, because me and my boyfriend were going to move away. We're going to go back to Ibiza for the season, and then we are going to go to Australia. So, but I need a car in the meantime. I literally live in the middle of nowhere, so I need to look at cars. I'm not gonna get a car in finance again because I just want to buy it outright. So what I did the other night was I called my bank and asked, because my finance is through my bank. So if you're quite young looking to get finance, that's who I got mine with, was the bank instead of Mercedes themselves. That got rejected. So I got it with my bank, and like you work out getting the same rate, so it doesn't really matter. I took out loads of like care plans and stuff, but the thing I didn't take out was gap insurance, which covers you for the difference, like the loss. But it's actually not worked out too bad. So I took out like a minor scratch protection and a tyre claim, tyre and alloy. So I've claimed all the tyres on the tyre insurance. They've all needed refitted. So I've still got a claim that's outstanding because I need to wait on paperwork. I actually feel like such an adult, so I need to wait on paperwork from the garage that I got my tyre fixed, so I can shut that claim down. But once that claim's shut, I'll get the payout for that, which the tyre only cost me £80, so it'll only be £80. And then also we'll get a payout from the minor scratch protection that I've been paying each month, because that was part of my finance deal. So I'm getting about £180 back for that. And then my car was valued at 15,570 or something. But when I called my bank the other day, look at these bags, that's a bit better. When I called my bank the other day, they said that, oh my god, I actually can't get my words out. They said that, I can't speak. So they said that the settlement figure would be like 5,754 or whatever, something like that. So it turns out it's only 200. But the other night, when they said to me about the damage, and then I found out the settlement figure from my bank, I didn't hear the valuation from the engineer. So what I did was, I completely lost my train of thought there. So what had happened was, see, when they told me what the valuation would be, I tried to find out the price from like We Buy Any Car, and they valued the car at 13,000. So, and then my bank's estimate was obviously 15,000. So I thought I was going to need to pay £2,000, which is just quite rubbish, to be honest, to be in an accident that was literally like the most terrifying thing of my life, and for something that wasn't my fault either. I was like, I'm going to need to pay £2,000 for this, but turns out I only need to pay £200, and well, I don't even, because I'm due 170 back and another £80 back. So I actually think I've made about £30 off someone else writing my car off. So I mean, take from it what you will. They've said that it won't affect my no claims or anything, but I think it might. To be honest, I don't really know. I don't really know the ins and outs of these things. I'm literally still feel like a child, and I've had a nightmare with the logbook. I don't have a logbook for my car in my name yet, so I just feel like subconsciously stressed about it all, but at the same time I'm not willing to do anything about any of it. So what I've done is I've bought like a monthly planner to start writing lists, because it's getting to the point where like I'll be so stressed out and like I won't do anything about it, and then like, I don't know, I'll drop something and literally burst into tears for about 2 hours. So is anybody else like that? I don't know, probably. So that's just me. But sometimes I'll just cry for 2 hours and deal with my adult life, but this has actually worked out better than, not better, it's obviously a rubbish situation, but I'm going to need to buy a new car, so it means that I can go car shopping. I pure love my car. Like I'm always in my car, so like I loved having like a nice car, and like I was making good money, and it was just like something nice for me to get. I don't really buy myself a lot of nice clothes or anything like that, but the one thing I did have was like a nice car, and I would be in it all the time. Like I don't really need to justify it, like it was just like my heart. Like I used to work like 3 jobs, and whatever, and the one thing that would always get me about was my car, and I just loved it. So I actually feel quite sad to see it go, because so I bought it October 2018, and then I moved to, right, so I actually didn't plan moving to Madrid, right, but so I bought the car in October, or else I wouldn't have bought the car if I knew I was moving. Bought the car in October, had it until the January when I moved. My brother took it until the September when I came back from Ibiza. So I only had it, October, November, December, part of January, part of September, September, October, November, December, January. Well, I had it 8 months out of the whole time I've got it, but there's bigger problems in the world, and also it's sorting itself out, so it's not a be all and end all, it's just about my life. So like I said, I'm going to jump home. I'm literally just sitting about in the studio for no reason, but I actually feel quite sad. Like, tomorrow's my last day, so I feel quite sad. I'm going to miss the girls. It's been so nice for me being in here, and like it's been such a wee good team. It's just with my hairdressing career and stuff like that, I just want to move on. There's not a backwash in here, and I do like a hairdressing course every Wednesday. I pay to do that as well. So I'll be qualified in colour in a few months, so I need to be getting in somewhere with a backwash, and the opportunity at Chili's came up, and I'm just so excited. Like, the girls are mental, and like I just feel like I work quite a lot of late nights and stuff anyway, whereas the girls in here aren't in that much, and like I just love like being around. Like I don't know, it would just be a good thing for me. But it's not like there's any hard feelings or anything. I've loved being in here. It's just like the next step in my career, I think. So excited for that. I'm excited for my new car. Well, not really, but we'll see how it is. I've not been crying when I've been driving now, which is good. Any of my friends that know me in the past week, I've cried every time I've got in a car, so I've not been crying. I drove into town in rush hour, didn't cry, so today's a win. My face and makeup and lighting and everything is not a win, but I'm winning today. No matter how much shitty stuff goes on, I still feel like I'm winning. So that's that. And I'll catch up with you later.